Hello and welcome to Thursday Night Therapy, where five friends separated by time and space are brought together by the magic of D&D for some desperately needed therapeutic escapism. We only have one very short announcement this week, and that is that we have managed to finally get hold of the TNT Nerds account name on Instagram. Up until now it was TNT_Nerds, but luckily for us, whoever was holding onto it has decided to let it go. And Nadz was able to snap that up very quickly. So if you are following us on Instagram, you can now switch over to our new account, which is TNT Nerds, which matches now all of our socials. On that note, don't forget you can follow us on all the social programs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we are available as a podcast on nearly anywhere that you can listen to a podcast. I think that was all we wanted to say tonight. Am I right?
I think so.
I think that's all.
In that case, let's bloody well get on with it.
Indeed.
Last time on Thursday Night Therapy, our heroes managed to talk Torrin down from opening the mysterious door. And together, they left the temple and made their way back to Little Opara, with a large collection of bones. Back in the town, they arranged a dinner with Pegsworthy, during which he told them of the tale of Whalebone Pilk. They spent another few days in harbour, the only real highlight of which was Des nearly dancing himself to death. After Dev picked up his new armour that was finally finished, they collected their crew and left Little Opara for now, heading back out into the shipping lanes in hope of hunting down some more merchant ships. As night approached, they made anchor, and although the words were not spoken aloud, the same thought was on everyone's mind. Pilk. As the sun set, a bank of fog rolled in from the south, pressing down upon the ship, the mood of the crew palpably uneasy. As the distant sound of a ringing bell began calling through the night, all knew what it was. Anxious glances shared by those on deck prompted Des and Lani to address and embolden the crew. This slight lift in morale was soon broken, however, as a ghastly and putrid ship crashed through the fog, bearing down upon the Bloodwake. And that's where we'll pick up this week. Oh. So, you have just witnessed this wall of fog, which was obscuring view beyond 60, 70 feet from the ship, suddenly parts, and out bursts forth this ship, this ancient-looking ship, mouldy and decayed. It looks like it has spent the last 100 years underwater, yet somehow it is still being held together. A ghastly green glow spinning forth from its cargo hold. It lurches towards the ship, and before anyone can react, it bursts and bashes against the side of the hull. I would like you all to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you are knocked to your feet or not.
Holy shit.
Looks. 12.
Oh my goodness. 13.
for Des. Oh, look at the boat! Oh, that's so good.
14 for Torrin. Oh my god.
It's a scene effect, I imagine, if you see it coming. And
Yeah, you would have seen the ship coming, so yeah, you get advantage.
I would have advantage on oh my goodness!
Oh god!
Wow.
Oh wow.
Please
that
don't say that's an omen for this game.
Yeah, 5.
Get him away
In
now.
that case, you are all knocked prone.
Oh shit me.
Now, I have just positioned you on the aft of the ship. I will allow you now to just jostle yourselves around a little bit, as it seems a little unfair for me to decide where you are. So, within reason, I will allow you to move yourselves around a little bit.
So the last thing that happened, we were just milling about on deck?
I think
Or
The
we had
fog had-
dinner or
Yeah, I think you'd eaten a quiet dinner. As I said, everything a little uneasy.
Right.
And then I think as the sound of the bells started ringing out,
Yeah. I think
I
people
have
would.
closed
everyone-
the doors then.
was ready. And I think
Yeah.
Dev, you just jumped up onto the something.
I had jumped up to to look out to see what I could see basically, and kind of wordlessly show the crew that I wasn't afraid and I was ready to face this thing.
Yeah, and just as that moment, as you turned back to the fog, that's when it parted, and this ship exploded from the mist. As I said, it has lurched into your ship, jolting it sideways, and it has immediately began to grapple your ship, so that you are essentially now grappled together.
I'm sorry to start things off this way, but I'm going to need to ask a technical question. So, magic weapons, how does that work with ranged? Because my longbow that I've been training with, I know I don't have my proficiency with it yet, but it's a +1, which means that's a magical weapon. But
Yes.
the ammunition is not magical.
The magical
So-
weapon makes the arrows magical.
Yes.
Okay, right, brilliant,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Otherwise, it wouldn't do anything.
Well, yeah, no. Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You can have
okay.
specific magic arrows that do something, or you
Yeah.
can have a bow that makes the arrows that are fired through it have the magical property.
Excellent. So that the arrows themselves would also class as a magical weapon. So
Yes. If they are
okay,
fired through
wonderful.
your magical bow, they are magical. They are a magical
Excellent.
weapon, so they would overcome resistance.
Okay, I'm also going to send. I'm going to quickly send Dawn a message on Messenger. Let him know of something that Dev has done, but I don't want anyone else to know just yet.
Oh,
Sticking a massive shit.
It's nothing big.
you didn't flush the toilet.
A little bit popped out.
He's prairie dogging. Turtle headed.
So, did I already say I'd like to roll initiative?
No, you didn't say that.
Oh shit!
No,
And I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
You could have seen this coming.
I have sent you a message, Sean.
Please be better than a 1 or a 2.
3. I was joking.
The
Oh,
6 is
no.
better than a 2.
This isn't going well, guys.
That's my initiative.
Oh my god! Torrin's got a 4.
Okay, I got
That's
17.
mine. Oh my goodness! Really, an 8.
Let's see what Whalebone got. Not brilliant.
Not
Well,
rolls are not going well today, are they?
no, they're not.
Well,
Right,
as
make
long as
everything
they're
make a save instead of
as long as
an
they're
attack
uniformly
roll.
low for everyone, it's fine.
Hey, I got 17. That's not bad.
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Saying that,
Ah, shit.
Okay, Nadz, I have seen your message.
uh-huh.
So I'm assuming you have just
trowel.
taken it
So drop trowel and
from where it
squeezed
was.
out a Cleveland steamer.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just having a furious danger wank at the top.
And you are fully aware of what it does.
Not fully aware. We
no,
are
I mean
aware.
in terms of what you
Yeah.
do know at least.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I just was wondering how you're going to use that. Do you have a custom item?
I am just going to.
You can just manually do it.
Yeah, I'm just going to manually do it, I think.
Okay. So you're all prone, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. That might be a problem.
Oh god, Torrin's dead! Oh no! She was so young. Probably. I don't actually know how old she was.
I am. What am I? 25?
She was so young!
So that means this one is going to at least attempt to jump across.
Oh dear God.
She was so young!
Help! Squishy wizard!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This, for all intensive purposes, what looks like a zombie. It's an obviously long dead sailor. They would have been actually similar to the ones that you saw on the beach. So rotten like a normal zombie, but just the skin just completely saturated with salt water and almost jelly-like where the wounds and the openings are. It is going to jump down onto you, and it will get an attack with advantage because you're prone.
Oh no.
That is a 19.
A 19 will hit me.
Then that is 7 points of damage.
Ow. That's rude.
But that's a turn. Des.
Hello. Right, so it's half movement to stand up, right?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Oh, also, I think we have discussed this before. Of course, your ship is full of other pirates.
Demon, yeah.
And I think I explained that I would basically split the opposing whatever you're fighting, basically split it evenly in terms of CR amongst your crew. So you just have to kind of imagine that while you are fighting, moving out on deck, all of the other pirates are doing the same, and that the actual ship there would be a plethora of other zombies on there too. But we're just gonna have to imagine that going on in the background because I'm not fucking doing that for 40 different people separately.
Of course.
And I did also mention, I think, to make this a little bit more realistic and a little bit more interesting, the longer you take to win a battle, the longer the other people are having to fight, which increases the chances of something happening to them.
Yes.
Also, if any of you ever drop to 0, I'm going to say that means that the fight is going so badly in general that one of your crew will die. And that will be chosen at random after the fight. Okay?
Okay.
So, that brings us to Des.
Alright, so you're gonna stand up. Can you stand up? Okay, so I am going to stand up, and then as my bonus action, on this one here, I'm going to cast Hex.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to cause it to have disadvantage on ability checks based off of charisma.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
That good? Good?
Yep.
Alright. And now, seeing as this could be quite an important battle, instead of rushing headlong in, well, initially anyway, I'm going to stand still for a second, and I'm going to focus, close my eyes, send a little prayer up to Besmara, and I'm going to cast Eye of the Storm.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck does that do?
That is a little homebrewed thing that me and Sean made.
Well, shit.
So I'm gonna give myself a little aura. I'm gonna make it that. There we go. So anything, friend or foe, that it's caught in my area, 5 feet around me, must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 lightning damage, and this lasts for 1 minute.
Friend or foe?
Yes.
Wow.
Besmar is uncaring. It does not it will shove lightning up anyone's ass.
But I like lightning.
I'm sure you
But
can.
you're
I'm sure you
basically
can.
by a small electrical storm.
Yes, I am the eye of the storm. I am the oncoming storm. I am the conduit of the tempest. Right, so that was that. That's my spell used, and I have what's half of 45.
It's can't 22 and a half.
All right, so what does that mean? I can move.
So it's 20 to stand up then.
Yeah,
Or 25 to
You
stand
can't.
up.
I shall be there then.
Hang on. What level monk are you? You have tipsy sway.
I do.
You can stand up for 5 feet. You can stand up with 5 feet worth of movement at level 6
That's very true.
Nice.
as a drunken master.
It's good. Good job. You know my character more than me.
I play
Nice.
a drunken master in a different campaign.
I must admit, when it comes to the tipsy sway, I have really only ever focused on the missed melee bit.
Yep. Second part of that, you can stand up using 5 feet of movement instead of half.
Right. Well, in that case, I'm not going to want to hurt Torrin because she's squishy. So I'm going to start making my way over to the other side of the ship. You guys got this. It's fine. Where's my thing? So where was I? I was back to
You were here.
there. All right. So. Hi. There you go. What could go wrong with going over there? Yes. So, but just behind the cannon. That's me.
As you pass this cargo, I don't know what it's called. The wooden slats over the cargo hold.
I tried to looking that up and I forgot to
Yeah.
look it up.
You can't help but notice this eerie, uneasy moaning coming from below. And as you look down, almost like this, it's almost like a green ripple of water, and this like non-distinct movement, which somehow seems to like form itself into a face or an arm, and you just catch glimpses of strange humanoid faces looking up at you, arms raised, moaning, before it kind of dissipates again slightly, creating this kind of eerie green glow coming out from below.
That is something I feel that we will be dealing with at some point in the future. However, at the moment, I am not going anywhere near that.
So this guy is just going to stay on the stairs, actually, and go, ooh. So it's Pilt's turn.
Oh, shit.
I am going to... Let me just check the range on that. It's 2060. Okay, Devvie, as you stood there so nicely, you could probably just see Pilt.
Just to say, he's probably lying down because he's a prone member.
Oh, very true, very true.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all fucking prone.
In that case, he won't see much. Desi, you might see. You can see Wellbone Pilk up at the ship's wheel. He is a mostly skeletal, rotten corpse. He has this large black, wide-brimmed hat on his head, and you can't tell if it's like a beard, like a sodden beard, or seaweed. But this stuff is just hanging off of his face, dripping down onto his mostly rotten clothing. You see him raise a skeletal hand, and within the hand apparates a spectral harpoon.
Seen this trick.
Ooh.
And although you are prone, Devvie, he is going to launch the harpoon at you because he gets disadvantage anyway.
Oh my, that's not a dice.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah, that does. Let me just check
weapon.
something.
Weapon ignores cover and concealment. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay.
That's 7 piercing and 8 necrotic damage.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge.
I assumed it did.
Right. Yeah, no, that did hit me. A 19 still hits me. But I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge. I keep on forgetting I've got Uncanny Dodge. I'm going to use that. I can use the reaction to half the attack's damage against me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use? I suppose you would want to do that. I think it's quite significant.
Yes.
Okay.
So
reduced
that's
to 7 damage. Well, 3 piercing, 4 necrotic, if it makes a difference.
no, I don't have any resistances or anything like that. So, sorry, it reduces it to 7.
In total, yes.
7 total damage. Okay, thank you. 7 damage. Okay. 8. Right. Yeah, so you probably just hear Dev go, "Fuck, wanker!"
Oh, I didn't forget something. I forgot something for a second, and then I remembered it again.
Okay.
Okay, I need to remember to do that every time. Okay. After it hits you, I mean, you're laid on the deck. You see this thing, like, burst into you. Basically nail you to the deck of the ship.
Yeah.
And then, as you look at it, you see it dissipate again and fade like green mist, and it is gone, leaving only a hole.
Okay.
Lani, that brings us to you.
Lani will stand up from being knocked over, which he's quite surprised at, and says, "I guess it's time to have a little fun then, isn't it?"
Oh.
And as he steps forward, he rages, so his eyes will flick a blood red colour, and he's going to start wailing on this zombie next to him.
Okay.
So the maul attack, reckless, will be a 12 to hit. Damn.
It's only a soggy zombie. They're not very fast. A 12 does actually hit.
Oh,
So that
good.
will be 15 damage.
Okay.
And attack number 2
That's better.
will be a 27 to hit. That's a bit better.
Well, not looking at the damage.
But 9 damage. Yeah, so another 9. Another 9.
How much damage does that do?
What? My
More.
2d6, you roll 2 1s.
max damage, 2d6, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the lowest
okay.
damage I can recall.
Okay. So you're taking a second attack. Although it does hit him, it kind of it glances off of its shoulder, and you don't quite manage to connect with its head like you were aiming for. It's looking pretty fucked up though.
That will end my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
That brings us to this guy. He's also going to stand on deck and protect his captain. Devvie, that brings us to you.
Alright, so naturally I stand up. It's half my movement. Can I see the bell?
Give me a perception check.
Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch, 12.
I'm going to say you can't quite see it, but you can definitely hear it, and it is coming from somewhere around Pilk.
Okay, right. In that case, I'm going to raise the longbow +1,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to attempt to shoot him.
Are you going to stand up first?
Oh,
He did.
I
he
did stand up.
Okay.
I did.
I missed that bit.
Before that, sorry. Bonus action. He needs to make a deception check against my insight check.
That doesn't have any range, does it?
No, it doesn't have any range. 15 free.
So deception.
Yeah.
That's disadvantage
Why?
Is it?
because it's a charisma.
Yeah,
Did
but
Oh,
you're
sorry.
not-
Who are you doing it on?
You didn't hex whalebone.
Oh bollocks! I did it on the one in front of you. Damn! I thought you'd go for the one in front of you.
No.
No,
No.
no,
No. Okay.
no.
So I don't get my insightful fighting on him this turn. So I am just going to attack. This. These roll better. It's only a +4 to hit. Oh, a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
And that is 11 piercing damage. It would have been nice if I'd got the sneak attack off on him. Never mind.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. So you see the arrow pierce his clothing, but it's mostly bone, so you actually almost see it rattle around a little once it hits him.
Okay. Alright. Just so you know, that is the +1 longbow, so it's the magical one.
Yes.
Okay. Right. That is. I think what I might do with my movement. I've only got 15 feet left. Is I'm going to. Because of that harpoon, I'm going to vault the rail and land kind of down here, so I'm kind of out of his line of sight.
Okay.
And
Can I have
oh yes,
another acrobatics check, please?
plus 14.
Yep, you're fine.
Cool. So I don't twist my ankle. So I'm going to get down there and I'm going to duck. Oh no, it was 5'10". Give me back here. Okay, so that's me done.
Okay. I'm gonna have this zombie. This zombie's just gonna hold an action to attack anybody that comes within range. Torrin, that brings us to you.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to stand up.
That doesn't provoke, does it?
No, standing up does not provoke.
No, okay.
Moving away provokes,
Yes.
which I will do. So, absolutely.
Okay. I'm swinging.
So, run a memento. I want to get.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Dare you,
there.
What?
Ow.
sir?
Ow!
Please.
2 natural 20s?
Okay, so first of all, Sean, you're a cunt. And second, ow!
It's only 11 total.
It's still
I'm a wizard!
That's basically all of her hit points.
It's like half at least.
Maybe? Okay, so I'm moving out of the way. I have 15 feet of movement, which means I'm going to go 5 and 10. Do I want to be there? Yeah, I think I want to be there. So, as I am cracked across the side of the chest, just spilling blood into my already red leather coat, I spin with the impact. And
Take a
as
reaction before you do that, Nadz.
You can.
My sentinel reaction to strike the zombie with an 18 for a 17 damage.
Oof.
Very good.
Nice.
That is very helpful. Okay, I'm going to look at Lanny with a grimace and say, "Thanks. You little cunt!" And I'm going to fire a massive level 4 lightning bolt in a direct line, hitting every single fucking zombie and Pilk
Nice. Very nice.
as it goes 100 feet. Every single zombie needs to make a dexterity saving throw, plus cuntbag Pilkman. I'm not angry. No, not at all. Why would you ever think that?
Filthy language is strong tonight.
Oh, it really is.
We're earning that mature rating.
So,
Absolutely.
dexterity saving throws.
A dexterity saving throw from all of them.
Zombies are
Okay.
known for it.
So, do you want to roll damage
Straight
first,
up.
and then I can mark it off as I go?
Sure. A level 4 lightning bolt, 9d6 of lightning. Being rolled. 28 lightning damage.
That is a nice hit.
That is a nice fucking roll.
If that roll was food, it would be a bacon and sausage roll with
Absolutely.
with both brown and tomato sauce in it.
Fail for the zombie with a 13.
One.
Oh,
Fail for the zombie.
that one just explodes.
Three.
Fail for the zombie.
Fucking hell.
Three.
So, this arc of lightning leaves her hands. It flashes in between Lani and Udez. It arcs across the deck, ripping through each zombie as it connects with them. Their body parts and limbs flying in various directions as their innards are frazzled. The bolt finally reaches the main deck, and as it approaches Whalebone Pilk,
Ooh.
He fails.
That's a good run.
hit him squarely in the chest.
Three.
Don't suppose that hits any magical items that might or might not be in the area at all.
Nope.
So,
Damn it.
as this massive supercharged bolt of black lightning goes all the way through them, I'm going to use an ability that I've forgotten about, and I'm glad it's done so much damage this time. So, I have an ability called Grim Harvest. Once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a spell of first level or higher, you regain HP equal to twice the spell's level.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. So 8.
So I
That's
get
good.
8 hit points.
Very nice.
Oof.
So that
That's sweet.
counteracts at least some of the damage I've taken.
Three dead zombies.
Wonderful. I'm going to take my last 5 feet of movement and back up just a little more. Breathing a little heavily after that massive surge of electrical energy. I'm going to I'm going to shout over to Des, like, Des! Fuck that prick up! He rammed our ship!
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. And may I say, Torrin, fucking hell, love.
And that's me. Oh, that was a fun turn. I've been wanting to do that all fucking week. All fucking week!
I think Torrin needs to lie down a cigarette.
Oh, she might need a few.
So, the zombies who had not taken a turn are dead.
Yes, yes,
that
they
brings
are.
us to the top of the round.
That zombie's dead as well.
Yes, but
Oh.
at this point you see
Oh.
from the rear cargo hold, this spectral green energy that you saw, Des, you see some of it escape through the little holes and swirl up around
Oh.
towards the ship's wheel. It swirls around Pilk and engulfs him and heals him.
You
Ah.
bitch!
That's a fucker.
So,
Wank bag!
That's the
Zombie is
thing.
dead. Yes, Des, it is your turn.
Right. Okay, so first of all, as that one that I hexed dropped to 0 hit points, I can use a bonus action to move the hex onto a new target. Which will be Pilk.
Is there a range on hacks?
90 feet, and I'm within 90 feet.
Damn!
Yep.
Nice.
Right,
I thought that was a close range thing. Fuck!
Yeah. That is a bonus action, though, yep.
It's a bonus action, indeed, yes.
Okay, so I didn't mark it before. So, Pilk is now X'd.
He's X'd.
He's X'd.
X gonna give it to you, etc.
And what ability are you
That,
targeting?
that would be charisma as well.
Okay.
Okay. So then, now then, what's all this? So I can get up to there with my normal movement. Do I want to present myself as a target? Yes, I do believe I do.
Ooh.
No, it's fine. Because if he's aiming at me, then he's not aiming at you. Which is fine. Why have I lost my... Why have I lost my frickin'... Where's my... I've lost my ruler.
What?
Oh, it's gone.
mate.
It's gone all tiny. That's
There it
really
is.
weird. That was really
Oh,
weird.
there's
I
no
can see
spells
it.
for that.
Yeah, it's Pilk's fault. All right, so I'm going to stand up next to the Zomble. Hello. Hello. And I'm going to throw my harpoon.
Okay.
He's quite close.
You've got one too.
I have a thing.
He's gonna-
Yeah, mine. His is spectral. Mine is vindictive.
Are you throwing it at Pilk?
Yes.
Okay.
Can can I still see him from down here? Because obviously I'm lower down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's gonna have at least partial cover.
All right, so it's a disadvantage, yeah.
Cover
it
is a
adds to
disadvantage
AC.
at higher
Right.
AC.
Yeah. It
Alright.
gives him, is it +2 to cover?
Partial
Yeah, it's
cover is
plus
+2, 3/4 is +5,
I'm gonna
and
say
full
it's
cover is untargetable.
+2.
All right then. Let's see how this goes.
Roll high, bro.
Never mind.
Goodness.
That's a miss.
Eek.
Clearly. Yeah. That,
Flies off into the water line.
it's fine. It'll come back. It always comes back. Right then. That's me.
Okay. This zombie is alive and kicking. So it's going to step down the steps towards you.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I think it's at the end of its turn. Was it, not?
Uh,
Was it when it
probably.
enters?
We didn't actually decide, I don't think.
No, I'm pretty sure it's if it ends its turn.
All right.
Yeah, it must end its turn.
All right then.
So it's going to swing its cutlass.
A 15.
We'll miss.
Now it ends its turn. So it is a dexterity saving throw, yes?
Yes.
And it dies.
Very unlikely.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. So it takes a massive 5. Oh no, why is that D8? That shouldn't be a D8. It should be a D6. Oh no, it is a D8 because I'm 6th level. So yes, that is 5 lightning damage.
Okay. I just fucking realised something.
Mhm.
And although I don't like going back in time, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry, how much? 5 damage it was, yes.
Yes.
My zombies have undead fortitude.
Yes, they do.
Shit, yes.
Oh no!
I
Oh,
wasn't sure whether you were rolling it in secret or not, but yeah.
yeah. I think you might need to rewind all of that then, because I wouldn't be up this far if they're still alive.
Those zombies can't pass unless they have something ridiculous on my lightning.
That's a good point.
Unless the damage constitution saving throw.
The damage
5
taken
plus- oh yeah, yes, fuck, you're right, yeah.
plus 5.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
I've got zombies too, bitch. I know how this works.
Yeah, they were literally obliterated. The one that Lani smashed would have had a save, but fuck it. Alright then.
Nate, you are on fire tonight with your encyclopedic knowledge of everyone else's
Firing
characters.
all cylinders.
Thank you for saving this session, Nate.
So, Pilk.
Pilky boy.
I think it is time. It is time, I believe.
Burn.
To run away with your tail between your legs. Had the same thought.
I'd rather you
I'm
didn't.
going to move to here.
No, we don't like that.
Oh, sorry.
You see him reach out with his empty hand towards you, Des.
Get fucked.
And then you see his hand, this bony hand, skinless, start to glow green. And then this glow actually leaves his hand and starts to move closer towards you, leaving a tendril behind it, connecting it to the hand that it once surrounded. And this hand reaches for you.
Reach out and touch Faith.
Reach out and touch Des.
26 will be
That's
successful.
quite significant. Why are 26? What the hell has he got advantage on that? Oh, no, it's the first number, isn't it? Never mind. Yes, that I mean, regardless of hits, obviously.
A ghostly hand plunges into your chest. You are
Never
grappled.
happened.
You must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Constitution. That'll be 20.
So you save the throw, but you are still grappled, and you feel this hand like reaching into your chest, cold and ghostly. But it has no effect. And I think I have to end my turn there. Each round is a bonus action. Yes, to maintain connection. Okay. Then that brings us to Lani.
Okay. Lani would. He's going to jump across here and kind of run along the edge of the boat to reach this point. Okay.
Acrobatics check, please.
No.
Jump over the gap.
Don't fall in. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to need some backup here very soon. Oh no!
Fuck me, Lani. What is the matter with you today? You do not fall in. You land on the other side, but you fall prone.
Okay, so
As you
I
trip
would
on
have
the rail.
jumped from there to there. That's 5. What was I? 5,
You can do
10.
that, yeah.
Okay, so I've
But
used
now you're
10.
prone.
Half the stand up is 30, so I can take another 10. Bollocks, I'm just okay. Okay, actually, what I will do then is I will drop my rage as a free action, and I will. Lani reaches out his hand, and he. Go on, then have some of this, and I will fire an ice knife towards Hill.
Ooh.
My.
Ooh.
Oof,
Now
do
I haven't made a macro for this, so I will just do it like so. This would be
Druid spells.
Oh man.
No.
only an 8.
hell.
That will.
Well,
Have you rolled above a 5 today?
No,
Rich?
I don't think so. No. So it will miss Pilk, but it will, let's say, for sort of purposes that it would whack into the sort of the banister of the stairs, and
Okay.
then it explodes, and it will cause 2d6 damage to both him and the zombie.
what? What's this
that's
spell?
part. So this is Ice Knife,
First level
and
spell.
this first level spell, it reads, you create a shard of ice, fling it at one creature within range, make a ranged spell attack which missed. That would be 1d10 piercing, that fails. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet. My apologies. Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, I guess at 11 is a fail.
Should DC know?
DC is 13.
Yeah, it'll be more than 11. So the zombie fails, but
Whalebone.
Whalebone, he passes.
So the zombie takes
2d6, yes.
6 damage.
Okay, lovely. As
Um,
shards of ice splinter
lovely.
the back of his rotten skull.
And that will end my turn.
Ow! Fucking hell, Lanny!
One. Ah. I can move past an allied square, can't I?
Yes.
Yes, you can move through an ally square. It's
And he's
Hello.
coming for you, Des.
Okay.
So 14.
That is a miss, and I'm going to tipsy sway him using a key point to get him to hit the person next to him. No! Hits another that I see within 5 feet. Is Pilk within 5 feet of me?
No, he's 10 feet of you.
Ah, it's a shame.
is
Okay,
it within
he-
5 feet of you or within 5 feet of the
It's
attacker?
5 feet of. It's 5 feet of him.
Yeah, that's fine. He can hit the one next to him.
Okay.
Roll your damage against the other.
Is it? Oh no, it just hits him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to hit. Yes. Okay. So he takes 5 damage.
Yes.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
And maybe a lightning bolt.
Maybe that one.
I didn't
Devvie.
hit that one yet.
Devvie, right, so I'm going to jump the gap to... Where do I want to go?
You're on the lower edge, remember? You're downstairs.
Yeah, so I need to go straight forwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to go
Run along the cannon.
across here. Acrobatics check, yes?
Yes, please.
Wow, that's a 21.
Oh, like an eagle, you saw.
Like a ferret up a
And
drink
as a
pipe.
bonus action, I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bonus
Uh,
action.
bonus
dash.
action
pincer
and
movement.
yes, that I believe it's my turn. Made my movement
Slightly
and
breaking immersion here because theoretically you'd be running through
my other.
crowds
Yeah.
of zombies and pirates fighting each other. But let's just pretend that's what you're doing. You're just like
Okay. Considering I'm quite a dexterous little man,
Yes.
little slender man. Slender man.
Ugh.
I win. I win everything. If I'm Slender Man, I kill everyone on the boat and we go home happy. I believe so. It's an action to dash, isn't it? Or oh, wait a minute. No, for
you have-
me,
Yeah.
that was my
rogue.
bonus
Use
action.
Bonus.
So I still have an action.
What's your insightful fighting thing? Is that bonus or is that action?
That's a bonus action. So I'm just going to take an attack with the longbow against Pilk.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that hits.
I don't get sneak because he's not engaged, is he?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay. In that case, that is yes. So 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Not masses, but it will do.
Torrin.
And that is my go.
All right. So Torrin's go. She is going to run up the stairs, leaping over the dead zombie.
Oh,
Staying
sorry.
on our ship.
Sorry, Torrin, 1 second before you proceed. The zombie that entered my bubble should have made a dex save after the end of
of
his
course.
turn.
Very true.
Yeah. Gosh, keeping up with all this is insane. I also forgot I have evasion.
Juggling.
Nice.
Cool. So that is going to be 6 points of lightning damage.
Fuck me, he's taking it from all sides.
Yeah. Go straight to destination. Fucked.
Yes. Sorry. Carry on. As you were, Torrin.
Why, thank you, good sir. So, I am going to run up the stairs, jumping over the body of the fallen zombie, and I am going to reach both hands out towards the water, and with a massive heave, I am going to lift a massive wave that will then crash down on these three.
Precision,
Because
please.
it's starting on this man, going down this square, and then fucking off in this direction. It is a if I look at the spell dimensions, it is a 30 feet long, 10 foot wide, 10 foot tall tidal wave.
Jesus Christ.
So this tidal wave is going to drop right in front of Des, smashing into all of these boys. They all must make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
All the way along there. The entire back of the ship.
Yeah,
Can you just tell me the spell's name again, please?
tidal wave.
This tidal wave. Okay.
30
Capsize-
feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
Hits the back of the boat, snaps it in half, the whole thing sinks, everybody, including our crew, dies.
No. That-
So the specific wording of it is conjuring a wave of water. But I'm using the surroundings to augment my spell
Mm-hmm.
in a flavorful way of "fuck you, here's the ocean."
So we find out that water, heals him.
Don't fucking say it before he takes the damage.
So, I'm going to do the zombie that has already taken a lot of punishment already.
Dexterity saving throw. A dex save of 16.
God, it's lucky they're also dexterous, isn't it? Because I'm making so
Yeah.
many dex saves today. Fucking hell.
Okay, I should probably roll damage for you, actually.
Yes, please. Well, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Have a tidal wave. 17 bludgeoning.
He is smashed against the wooden wall behind him.
Splat.
He does have undead fortitude, remember, DM?
Yes, so I'm going to make a Constitution.
I don't know what your zombies' stats are. I have realised since my outburst earlier that you could have different stats for them.
Yeah, but I would have had to make like a 32.
Oh, natural 20 for a
Oh man.
fucking zombie.
okay. Somehow, this body, which is now folded into 3 separate foldings,
That man
begins
has 3
moving again.
elbows.
Yeah, begins moving again.
He is prone.
He is prone, yes.
And very wet.
Being hit by the tidal wave, take the damage, and you go prone.
There isn't a good symbol for prone. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'll just have to remember. So, next guy.
Yes, the next one would like to make a dexterity saving throw. You fail. You would like to take 17 bludgeoning damage and go prone.
I don't think you would like to.
Yes. Now, whalebone pilk.
Whalebone, bitchy boy.
I'll also
Yeah, if
do
you
the
if you go pro, just so
same.
you know, I will be punching you a lot.
Cold. I just realised something. Yeah, sorry. I just need to backtrack a couple of things. Let's make this save first.
You pass, but you do take half damage.
So half of 17 will be 8.
So both of his mates crumple next to him, and he's just fucking stood there.
Oh, he thinks he's a bit of an hard nut.
And I'm going to just very quickly check. Aha! Do we have a token for Zima?
I think we had something. Was it a token? It might have been something that I just grabbed from the web quickly. Let me just I'll just grab this.
You remember the 21st night of September?
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, why does that not work?
You're back! Oh, God!
There we go.
Beautiful
You see that?
little Zima. I
put it
see
over
her. Can I have control of her, please?
Yes, 1 second. Controlled by me.
How much is he?
Hey, I haven't got my skeletons out in this fight yet.
Get your skeletons out for the lads. Get your skeletons out for the lads.
So I'm going to whisper into my coat and just say, "Hey Zima, like we planned, right?" And 15, 20, 25, 30. Zima is going to fly all the way down here and is hidden by the rail of the ship. But if you'd like me to make a stealth check for Zima, I shall.
Go ahead,
Trying
just
to be
Yeah, go ahead and make one. If she's
sneaky. It's just a flat dexterity check for her because she doesn't have a stat. It's an 8. So she's a bat, but he might have seen it if he's looking.
If it's relevant, we'll see.
Cool.
Okay, is that your turn?
That is my turn. I'm going to crouch. I'm going to crouch at our rail, so I'm a smaller target, taking advantage of cover, and I'm going to be looking on as Zima flies that way.
Okay.
But that's me.
So that's the top of the round. So that means
Damn.
Jesus.
but it is your turn, Des.
The one in front of me still alive.
yes, but prone.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Can I... if I step over him as he's prone, does he get an attack of
Just-
opportunity?
Just to bear in mind, this spectral hand is still attached to your chest.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything I could do about that?
Yes, if you want to, because you're technically grappled.
Yes.
If you want to escape, it says you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And if it's successful, then you can step out of it.
Alright, so can I step into it?
You're grappled, so your speed is 0.
Right, okay. Right, so is that like an action, or is that...
Yeah, it'll take a. Well, let's see what it says. To escape the touch, the victim must either make a successful Constitution saving throw or be carried out of the breathtaker's reach, or the breathtaker must be destroyed. Yes, so you have to make a save and move.
So does the save count as my action, or does that...
I'm going to say yes.
Oh, fuck you then. Fuck you very much. Okay, so Constitution save, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That would be an 18.
That is a success. So you're able to pull yourself away from this ghostly grasp, and it
I
is
don't plan
now
to pull myself away.
popped itself out of your chest. You're now free to move.
Okay. Right. Well, I don't have an action anymore. Thank you, Mr. DM. I'm going to do my bonus. Sweet fuck all. Right. Well. So the one on the floor. If I wanted to walk forward and engage with Pilk, what would I be able to do that, or
You can't
Is it-
occupy the same space as
No,
an
you can
animal.
step here. Nothing to stop you stepping here.
Alright, in that case, I shall step there,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So this barely hanging together by bits of sinew zombie is going to swing at you, Des. It lurches forward with its rusty cutlass. 13 will miss, I assume.
It will indeed. Can I make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I can.
Oh man.
That is a save, but it just means it takes half damage.
Oh, it's got one hit point.
I
So
know!
it falls-
Hey.
It falls down. And it gets back up again.
Man.
I get knocked down, but I'll
This
get
is
up
why I
again.
love my zombies.
They're never gonna keep me down.
You are more fucked up than a one-legged cat trying to bury shit in a frozen pond, mate.
This is Murray, the immortal zombie.
We've named him now. That's it. He's a character. It's
Yeah.
canon. Murray.
That's actually a Monkey Island reference.
Oh,
Okay, Mr. Pilk. Mr. Pilk is going to... He's going to do the same again.
Mr. Pilk to go fuck himself.
Oh. Whoa.
So 23 again.
Jesus Christ.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm feeling mildly attacked.
Hardly.
How are you looking?
I'm fine. That's 13.
He hasn't
Yeah,
taken
so this
damage, he's
time-
just fucking targeted.
The hand that you had wriggled yourself free from now it comes at you again. A little faster than the last time. It starts towards your chest, this time gripping tightly, and you feel the cold flowing through. You're once again grappled, and you have taken 1 point of exhaustion
Oh, wow, okay.
as you feel the air
Oh, the
being sucked out of your lungs from within.
Okay, what does one level of exhaustion do?
I think it's just disadvantage on skill
ability
checks.
checks.
Okay.
Yeah. Your choice.
That's fine, I don't need to move.
Have you read the whole thing?
No.
Do you want me to?
Not
I,
good.
I have glossed over it. It's not
I've
good.
read it. It's not good.
No,
Oh, it's bad.
bad.
That's fine.
Mm,
I mean,
really bad.
Des is stubborn enough to just die while trying to kill somebody.
Lanny.
Oh man.
Lanny
Of course.
will.
The cavalry is arriving very shortly.
It's just about to. Lanny will rage once again with his bonus action. Runs forward and attack to the zombie in front of him with a rage and a savage assault.
Sorry,
Hmm?
just a sec. I needed to make a save because he's in his lightning,
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, of course.
which is a fail, I
That's a
believe.
fail. Is his ability concentration? Because that would be hilarious if it was.
It is not, I'm afraid.
That's a shame. Oh, wonderful. 1 point of lightning damage.
Fuck's sake.
Fizzles a bit.
Lanny.
Cool. Lanny rages, rushes forwards. Savage assault, rage, reckless. If I can put any more words in there, I would. For 22!
Hang on. Not too hasty. Not too hasty.
14 damage.
Yeah, he did.
And Lanny will, not thinking any more of it, step forward onto the smooshed zombie beneath him and will make an attack against Pilk. Whether this will work or not.
Wasn't that zombie already dead?
No, he was prone.
Back.
No, he stood up, and he didn't die.
Oh, right.
And then he did.
And then he did.
I was confused by the cross.
Yep, Lanny will step forward and aim for Pilk, whether this will hit or not, because he is a ghosty motherfucker. I do not know. But that would be a 14.
A hit.
Really? It's a hit. Is it effective? Bludgeoning damage?
Sorry. A 14 to hit will miss.
14 to hit. Okay.
No, sorry. Yeah, sorry, that was worded confusingly. No, that's a miss.
And that will end my turnage.
Okay, this zombie deed. Devvie.
I'm going to try and find the bell again.
Lanny, you need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's true.
You have advantage, Lanny, because
yes,
you can see it.
I know this.
Nice.
17!
That's a save. Yep, that's a pass. So you take 1 point of lightning damage.
1 whole damage.
Doing lots of ones. Although it keeps your rage up, though.
Stop.
Nobody's moving.
What?
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, he gets advantage against things he can see, but it's like it's surrounding him.
Yep.
But then it's a dexterity save to halve it, so you must be able to dodge it somehow.
Yeah.
I think maybe I got to think of it less as like a field of electricity rather than like more like arcs of electricity coming off of him, like is it like a Tesla coil almost?
Testicle, yes.
Yeah, like a massive testicle.
Oh,
definitely has
A lightning-infused testicle.
Does have a visible component.
From this angle, that's what Dez's head looks like anyway.
I'm going to need more rum in a minute. I've run out.
Oh, God.
Devvie.
Okay, I'm going to look for the bell.
Go on then.
21 perception.
You spot something here above the wheel. No.
Excelente. Right. So.
Onto the wooden post in front of it.
Wait a minute, Okay. In that case, I am going to move right up to it with my dash. And I'm going to raise a weapon. And I'm going to attack the bell. Fuck me. I mean, that's a 10 to hit an inanimate object. I don't know.
It's small. It's also metal, so
yes.
You make contact with it, you don't actually
nothing
damage it.
Okay. A pleasant pinging noise.
Oh, is it held by a rope or a chain?
No, it's at the top of the bell. It has a metal loop, which is basically attaching it to a secondary loop, which is nailed onto the crossbar above it. There's no
shit.
There's no rope or chain.
Okay, well in that, yeah.
As you make contact with it, though,
you
do see up the opposite side of you, Whalebone's head violently jerks towards you and locks gaze with you. Its eyes flare green.
I'm going to do one of those things where I like lower my chin towards my chest and I do this really evil smile towards him. I say, "Yeah, you fucker, I've worked it out."
Do you let off your smoke at this point, or?
Oh yeah, my smoke. Yeah, it's yeah.
Was that been
all
going
of-
the whole time?
all the bells and whistles. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you will allow me to use an intimidation against that. As I say it.
No, that wouldn't. That wouldn't.
That'd be too much.
intimidating.
Yeah, fair enough.
Time.
That ends my turn.
Alrighty then.
AFK.
Okay. As
Or run.
he turns around and looks at my my crimson compatriot, I'd like him and his mate to make another dexterity saving throw as a massive fucking tidal wave hits him in the dick.
Is that not going to hit Des as well?
Yeah, it's only a 10 by
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Bang. What the fuck?
It's only a 10 by 10 area, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 feet and it goes on that line and it goes on that line. And it's gonna twat both of these fucks and not you two.
Yeah, I don't think you have to make it 30 foot long, but anyway.
I'm battering the rest of the shit. Actually, is it an up to or is it?
I believe it's an up to, yeah.
It is an up to, yes. Fuck it, I'm throwing the whole damn tidal wave at the ship because
for
I
it.
can.
So,
I'd like them both to make dexterity saving throws.
is it half if on a save?
It is half on a save.
Okay, so he's roll damage because he's got 1 HP. It's just to see whether he gets up again.
Have 17 damage again on the tidal wave.
I think he has to roll a. Oh no, it's possible, isn't it? It's 22. I don't even know if it's possible. I don't know what his plus is.
Nope.
It's only a +1. It wouldn't have been possible. So
Alright, so Brian
finally.
dies.
sorry, his name is Immortal Murray.
Fine. Immortal Murray gets fucked by a spectral tidal wave.
The dead zombie formerly known as Immortal Murray rests for the final time. This time, he remains motionless. So, Pilky
Well-bone
boy,
milk. You fail, motherfucker! 17 damage and he's prone.
Oh yes.
and he's prone. Fuck me.
And
Okay.
he's prone.
Okay.
And what bonus actions do I have? Is there anything fun? No. In that case, I'm just gonna have Zima continue on her path, and she's gonna get up to here, still hiding, and she's just gonna wait.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout forwards, "Fucking hit him, boys!" And that's me.
Okay, it's the top of the round. And this time, as a layer action, he doesn't have to heal. He can use a layer action to make an attack. He is going to...
He's prone, remember?
He is
Fuck
prone.
me, he is prone.
Oh, he's still prone.
Disadvantage.
Anything to
Excellent.
stopping me throwing a ranged weapon prone?
Yeah, disadvantage.
He don't care.
Well, boom, pip,
He's,
don't
he-
give a fuck.
he's hurling harpoons. Devvie.
Of course.
I do believe
Tis
you've
I.
got his attention,
Well,
brother.
other
A
bitch.
19.
Will hit. I'm going to use, of course, my reaction.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, thank you. Because it's
Then,
not. It's not evasion, is it? It's uncanny dodge for this.
Yes.
yeah, so that's reduced to 10 points damage total.
10.
Reaction to hit him, please.
Very
Oh,
good.
God. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Sentinel,
very good.
you have
With,
advantage.
with advantage.
20
Well hit.
Sweet.
for 14 bludgeoning damage.
So this does hit him, but you get the feeling this isn't. You're cracking down on this bone, and you just get the feeling like this should be doing more damage.
Cool.
So, Des McCrae.
As McCrae. Do I have to do a Constitution saving throw, or can I choose to not and take a point of exhaustion and then just start hitting the shit out of him?
You won't take a point of exhaustion again until it's his turn, and he continues the attack.
Okay.
On your
Also-
turn, you are free. If you just want to stay where you are and attack him because you are next to him, you can do that too.
I'm absolutely going to do that. He also needs to do a dexterity saving throw to see if he gets like.
It
damage.
wasn't his turn; it was his lair action.
Oh, of course it was. Sorry, my bad. Okay, well, speaking of my bad, because hopefully this is going to go very, very badly for him.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's prone. Okay, go on.
He is indeed very prone.
Oh, shoot.
So,
All the punches.
just gonna stretch out a little bit. So, I would like to do horrible things to this person whilst he's on the floor. So I am
Eldritch
going.
Blast?
Sorry.
Eldritch Blast.
No. No. So
Punchy McPunch.
punch. Bearing in mind that my fists are magical, I'm going to remind you of that beforehand. So first of all, unarmed strike. My first attack with advantage. That is going to be a 17.
That will hit.
That's 8 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic, but I'm going to go on a limb and say that the necrotic probably doesn't do much to him.
I will be a gentleman and double check that. Strangely, he's not immune to necrotic damage.
Well, that is a
Yeah.
shame. That is such a shame. Press F in the chat for shame. That is that. So that's the first attack. After the first attack, I'm going to use a key point. Sorry?
12 points of damage, correct?
Yes. So after that first attack, I'm going to use a key point to try and stun him. So please, can I have a Constitution save?
How the worm has turned, bitch. Fuck yeah.
That, I believe that's going to be a fail. Let me just double check. Yep, my DC is 15, so he is now stunned.
He is
Okay.
stunned and prone. I love it.
No, let me just check that.
He may be he may be immune to being stunned.
He might be.
He's a punching bag.
Well, hang on. He's undead. I'm looking at his actual sheet, but he's undead, and they have like standard.
I don't think undead are standardly immune to being stunned.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if like, just as a standard that they're immune to necrotic. Seem to be
Oh, okay.
My zombies aren't.
because I know they're immune to like exhaustion and stuff.
Necrotic.
Standard undead are immune to poison and the poisoned condition. There's nothing
That's it,
about
right?
necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And nothing about stunned.
Not on zombies or skeletons, but
Okay.
it's your monster, so
No. I'm not gonna change rules in the middle of the fight. I'm some kind of monster.
Oh, wait.
Some kind of monster.
Okay,
I like
Mr.
that song.
Des McCrae.
It's about the only good song on the album. Yes. Okay, so he is stunned and he is prone, and I'm all of a sudden enjoying life immensely. So that was my first attack. For my second attack, can you guess what I'm going to do? It's going to involve punching.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's the wrong button in my excitement. So that is going to be a 24. So 8 bludgeoning, 2 necrotic.
Yes.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to spend the key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Yes.
With advantage. I pressed it. It took a while. All right. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Right. So first attack 25. So it's 6 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic for 12. And then on the second attack, it's a natural 20. So it's 8. No, it's 14 bludgeoning and 7 necrotic.
I'd also like to point out that your second attack flipped from a natural 20 to a natural 1 with your advantage.
Yeah, fucking hell.
There we go.
That was 12 plus. Okay. So
As he's on the floor, can I see the tendril between us?
Yeah, it's still like in your chest, connected to
Right.
you, and I guess
As
you
I
kind
have
of
magical,
leaned
magical
into
hands.
it to bear
Yeah,
down
what-
upon him.
as I have magical hands, can I grab it?
I don't know about that. I mean, what do you want to do with it? Move it, lasso it around your head?
No, I was going to grab it and pull it. So basically, almost doing like a get over here with a scorpion thing to pull him towards me as I bring my fist towards his face and then push it all the way through to the back and out the back of the skull.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Love
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
bear
yeah.
in mind, he is prone.
Yep, which is why I was going to pull him up and basically pull him up into my fist.
Yeah. Excellent.
Smack.
So,
Right. I would like to point out, my friend, that I have just punched a head-sized hole in your head.
as you connect your fist with his skull, and you actually feel the skull crack behind your knuckles and rattle slightly as it hits the deck, immediately all the other zombies that were still standing on the ship collapse on the floor, and then you hear a tremendous groan and a cracking sound, as if the ship has suddenly realized that it's rotting and
Uh-oh.
should be beneath the waves, and it immediately lurches to the side, and you could feel it start to sink.
I think I broke it.
Nice.
I'm
Can I do
Right.
something real quick?
about to say quickly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's your. Yeah, I'm going to keep things in order. Actually,
Okay, cool.
I don't want to close that.
I'm
So,
guessing it's at
Des,
the
you
end.
just had your. Yeah,
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. Okay, Carol.
so that guy's dead. So and he's gone as well. So Lani, it would be your turn.
It's going to sprint up to the bell and
Oh, good man.
attempt to rip it off from
Yes.
its mooring.
Can I assist? Oh, I guess if we're in turn order.
Yeah, but it's your turn next. So
Okay.
I'd say if you both you want to grab onto it and try and.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
will
don't know.
use-
How are you going to try? How are you going to try and rip it off?
Well, in my as my turn, I am going to use the assist action.
Ooh. The lesser used assist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
I was thinking about this today. There's so much stuff we could have been doing, and because
Yeah, I completely understood that. I would
Do you know
have
what I
given
mean?
Lani advantage on the check. I just
Yeah.
meant, like,
Lani
mechanically,
still
how do you wish
raging.
to do this? How do you wish to...
I'm going to start stabbing the wood around where it's mounted to hopefully help him to basically break the wood and splinter it. I'm going to furiously stab at the wood that it's mounted to.
Okay.
So
And
if
Lani,
we
you're
need
just
to,
gonna-
we can just take the fucking housing.
Yeah, I'm going to try and rip the thing off. Oh my fucking god.
Shit.
Wow.
That's an 11.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's not going to budge it, I'm afraid.
Wow.
Torrin?
Okay, as my action, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy,
Yes.
amplify my voice, and shout to the whole of the crew. The ship's going down! Get back aboard the Bloodwake! And then I'm going to see how far 30 feet is. It's there. Wonderful. I'm going to bonus action, Misty Step.
Oh,
Over to here.
I wouldn't land there.
That's fine. And I'm going to look at Des. I was like, fuck me, you okay?
I mean, I'm a bit out of breath. I'm assuming that's because I've been exerting myself. However, I'm going to hold up the corpse of Pilk. I think he's not doing so well.
Neither's the ship. We need to go. That's
Yeah,
my
but-
done.
Can I use a reaction, Sean? To shout
To do what?
something. I would like
You
to
can-
shout something.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to shout to the crew. Take all our dead and injured with us. Don't leave anyone behind. That's what I'm going to shout.
Torrin, was that your turn, or did you want to do something else?
No, that was me. That's well, I've got movement, so 1, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna get up to here. And it's like, you fuckers got to do this quick, and that's me, because I don't have time for anything else in my allotted 6 seconds.
Mhm.
Des, the
Ghostly hand is gone.
Right. Does Pilk have anything on him which is worth looting?
I can take the whole body.
True.
It's a skeleton.
It's true. what would happen if Torrin raised him?
I can't.
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to search him?
Yes.
Okay, as you start rifling through his pockets or his clothing, it's like whatever was holding his body together is gone, and his body is literally falling into separate pieces. And even the cloth, as you like pull open his jacket, it's just coming apart at the seams.
Right. All right. Well, I'm in that case. I'm going to take his skull. I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, nothing bad could happen from that at all.
Basically in 2 pieces because you cracked it pretty badly.
I did indeed. All right. No, okay, not the skull. Then I will take a femur.
You just grab a bone. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bone and keep that. Right, shove that in my pocket. Okay. Now, thinking what are the chances of anyone who would they have taken anything from anyone they sunk? Would they've had any need for it, or would they have just taken it as a trophy? So I think with my turn,
Are you thinking of looting the cargo hold?
yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it to make it very clear to you. This ship is sinking fast.
I can
Like-
bring on
Yeah.
the war. It's fine.
It's going
it's
now.
sinking fast.
This is a quandary.
It's
Fine,
filled
I'll
with holes and being held up by magic.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna disengage my Eye of the Storm.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I don't end up electrocuting everybody as I stand near them. And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to have a go at pulling this thing down with as everyone else is.
Okay.
So that's strength check.
Please.
Am I at disadvantage for being 1 level exhaustion?
Punch the wood. Punch. Punch the wood.
Something's telling me I should punch the wood. And I don't know what that is, but I'm going to punch the wood.
I think that might have been slightly unfair. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also,
Let's not
you
do what you just
basically
did.
used the action rifling through
Oh, true.
the dead body.
Mhm.
Okay, in that case, I will stand up here and I ready myself to assist for the next person who tries to break it off.
Okay.
I would like to do the same again. Would you allow me to do this as an athletics check, or is it just a strength check to attempt to rip it off once again?
Ooh. Yeah, it's not really athletics. It's just pure strength.
Your unadulterated strength.
So,
Blow on the dice.
Go on,
and
let's-
also, I was going to say, you can't really hold an action, Des, because you kind of used your action.
No, I didn't. I wasn't saying I was going to hold it. I'm just saying that I'm just going to like.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. All right. So, Lani, yeah, straight.
Oh, that's
straight.
better.
21.
Okay,
Blackjack.
I'm going to say you just managed to yank it free from the ship.
Mhm.
Let's go!
Yeah. Go,
Get out of there!
go!
Anyone who's still got a pulse should be on the blood wake.
Well, everyone should still be on the blow. I'm actually going to because. Sorry, Lani, was that your go?
That was my go. I ended running away with the bell in hand.
Okay. Before I leave, from my vantage point, I am going to make a perception check to see if I can see anyone that might have been left alive of our. Left behind of our crew, be they dead or injured.
Okay.
That's a 20 total.
Okay. As you look down onto the deck, you can see that there are, of course, probably a dozen or so dead zombies.
Mm-hmm.
But they're fairly easily identifiable. You can see all of your crew now moving either on the blood wake or to it. You do
Okay.
notice there are a few injured, but they are being assisted. You do not see any of your. So they are either already on the blood wake or soon to be on it.
Okay, sorry,
as I
Sean.
said,
You keep cutting out. Was that? I don't see anyone that's dead from our crew.
No, you don't see any of your crew on the floor.
Okay, excellent. If I think everybody is accounted for, then I will, of course, start to move as well. I will double dash. I am going to vault the rail and get... Oh, actually, if I get to there and jump across... Oh, get to there. Jump across to... Oh, no, because that's lower. I can jump across to there where that dead zombie is. I'm going to run down and use my acrobatics to vault across, hopefully. It's a 21.
Once again, eagle-like, you saw.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And as a... I'll use my action to shout at the crew. Everybody accounted for? You did really fucking well. I'm proud. And that'll be my...
So,
Fine.
Torrin, Des, I assume the two of you are just going to be, like, making a break for the ship, correct?
It's going down with the ship. I've had enough now. That's it. Killed a living. Well, it's a living legend. Killed a legendary ghost pirate captain out on the high seas. I can't top that, really. I'm just gonna go down. That's it. I've peaked.
I'm going to get onto the ship. Depending on how fast it's going down, I will use Misty Step, or I'm still going to use Misty Step because I'm not jumping across the gap because
Okay.
Yeah,
that
fuck
has
that.
gone terribly every time I've tried it. So
I'm going
to teleport.
With your Misty Step, you'll easily flash bang back. Des, you're a monk, you're fast, you can jump, you can tumble.
I can also
And-
dash 90 feet.
Exactly. And Lani, you just have to make the short jump. You literally all just kind of leave the deck of the ship as it's basically starting to sink below the waves. But, I mean, it's larger and higher than the blood wake. So as it's sinking, you're almost able to jump up and grab onto the rails of the blood wake. And you all get back on board just to see the remnants of this ship sinking below the waves. You can just see these green glows coming from the cargo, glowing up through the seawater, which slowly fades and disappears until it's eventually gone.
I want to make the sound. There's a sound I want to make, but my son is sleeping upstairs. I love you guys.
I'm also mildly fond of you.
Okay,
Oh,
as soon as I hit the deck, I want to look around and can I see Sandara?
She is on board. I was going to say at this point, as the ship kind of like says its farewell and sinks beneath the wave, it kind of creates this kind of vacuum, this wave as it breaks the surface of the water. The Bloodwakers rock back and forth, but finds itself now alone on the ocean. As the ship sinks, you see how the fog around you kind of disperses, and relatively quickly the fog is gone, and you find yourself actually back under a relatively clear night sky. In a shocking amount of time, the weather has changed, and it's almost surreal that you're in this suddenly different environment from mere moments before.
Well,
How does Sandara look?
Sandara's okay. She has a little gash on her face, but
Okay.
she seems to be okay other than that. There are others that have taken more serious injuries, but nobody is dead. She is tending to others. Cogwood, for example, seems to have taken a couple of nasty wounds to the torso, which she has just healed as you approach her.
Okay. If she stands up as I approach, I'm going to look into her eyes.
Devvie,
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to wrap my arms around her and give her a massive hug.
she gives you a warm, firm hug back. You just hear a whisper,
then-
like, we did it.
We did. And I'm going to release her and I'm going to turn around. And I'm going to look around the deck. And I'm going to say, crew of the Bloodwake, you are now fucking legends. I'm going to raise my cutlass. I'm going to say, give yourselves a cheer.
Yeah, I really need a cheer button. I really need a cheer button for the crew. But yeah,
Raises the remnants of the bell up into the air. Says, "We got him!"
is the bell broken, or is it just whole and you just knocked it down?
Just ripped it off that
it's
hanger.
whole. It's been ripped out of its wherever it was.
It's housing.
I'm going to walk up to Lanny as he's holding the bell up, and I'm going to take the thigh bone that I took. Like, what do you reckon will happen if I do this?
No! Torrin is already going for you. It's like, Lanny, I need that fucking bell.
Oh,
I was going to
Gimme-
just smash it, but
Give me fucking 10 minutes with it so I can make sure it's not going to kill us all. Then you can do what you like.
okay. Yeah, I suppose.
Oh.
That does make sense rather than just bashing it a bit.
before we go off anywhere, I'm going to recall my spear, my harpoon.
Nice. Yeah, Des is just still on deck. He's like, oh shit, yeah, and reach up his hand. Wait. 3, 4, and then skwoosh, his harpoon appears dripping in his hand once more.
What
It's
are you
just
doing?
Thor's hammer from across
Yeah.
the fucking
I was going
world.
to say,
Yeah.
it's like Thor in
Takes a
Endgame
second.
where he's waiting
Yeah.
for it to turn up.
Just a second. There it is.
Shuts his
Oh,
eyes,
wow.
and just like opens one, just like, is it coming? Please say it's coming.
I'm still worthy.
So Torrin would like this.
I kind of wish you'd forgotten about it and then remembered about this, like, you know, like, from that when you sailed to the other side of the shackles and be like, oh fuck, I forgot my harpoon.
Yeah. Is there like a distance on that thing to come back to me, or what?
Fuck it for the. I think it actually says at the beginning of your next turn you can back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it just appears, doesn't it? Yeah.
no, it
Funny this way.
it flies back at the beginning of your turn. So
Okay.
But
Free
fuck
action,
it,
though,
just-
isn't it?
Yeah,
It suggests that it is actually a conscious decision.
Yeah. But no, I'm just thinking, if you don't do it then, is it then gone? That's what I mean. But fuck it. I just love the imagery of that happening. So no,
Yeah. Also,
Do you know what? I'm gonna have to say though, if you're not already, you're gonna have to attune to it, because otherwise, anybody could theoretically do that with it.
Yeah. Because it's not because we did establish at the beginning it wasn't an attunable thing, isn't it? But it does make sense that if it is going to return to you, that it should be attunable.
I think I did say it
Attuned
wasn't.
to
But
you,
in that
yeah.
case, I'm gonna have to say it will have to be. Otherwise, that ability don't make sense.
I am now attuned to it. There we go.
Yes, that's yeah.
One of my slots taken.
Sorry, this is all new for me. You know, I made that weapon up years ago when I didn't know how to play D&D.
It's fine. I would like to point
I
out
don't
also
really know what I'm doing. But go on.
that amusingly, out of the four of us, the three people who went on board the ship didn't take any damage, but the person who stayed on our ship did.
Yeah, fuck you.
I took 1 point of damage from you, Des.
Amazing.
Oh, beautiful.
You didn't read what he can do, did you, Des?
I would have died.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
like I think on the third fail you're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, Des would be like, yeah, I feel like I'm about to die, so I am going to go out swinging, and if I can punch this fucker's head off in the process, then all the better. He ain't going to be backing down just because he's about to die.
Fair enough.
Holy shit.
Anyway, so
Holy
Des
shit.
has stood there with harpoon in hand.
Fuck.
And I have sat cross-legged, and I have begun tracing runes in the air above this bell. I am ritually casting Identify on this thing. It will take me 11
Oh, wow.
minutes.
Hope you got something ready, Sean. Shit.
11 in-game minutes.
I was so nervous about this session. I've got completely rat-assed. I've been drinking cherry flavored Dead Man's Fingers rum.
Rum flavored cherries.
Does anyone want to do anything while she is fiddling with the bell?
I'm going
Yes, I am going to go around the crew, and the worst injured person I am going to cast my Cure Wounds on.
Okay.
Whoever that may
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to remember back when we were on the original ship under Captain Harrigan, there was a person who carved bones or who did carvings. Did he come with us, or did he remain on the
Scrimshaw
ship?
Jack, and no.
No, I think he. No.
No, he stayed on the wormwood.
Oh, that is vexing, isn't it?
That's right. Hey, you learned a little bit off him.
Yeah.
Whoever the worst wounded person was has 7 hit added.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sagava was a bit roughened up. I think he was probably the next most badly injured person.
I'm learning
But he is,
Rahadumi off him, so I need to kill that bastard. So.
He's very welcoming of your healing.
DM, a question.
Yep.
This is going to be down to your interpretation as to how well I can use this, and for what reason. So, one of the proficiency I took for the criminal background, the tool I took was Mason's tools. Now, originally I did that because I thought the idea of using a chisel on someone's head to get the talk would be quite amusing. But as you know, Mason's tools suggest that you can use like chisel for potentially, I don't know, carving, maybe.
I mean, masonry is building work. Really, it's not exactly carpentry.
It'd be more carpentry of something like bone, I imagine. No.
Yeah, I don't
Up
know
to Sean,
why
of course.
that would even contain a chisel. To be honest.
That's fair.
Unless
A trowel.
it's carpentry tools. Did you take it because you wanted to have a chisel?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll just say it's carpentry tools.
All right then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd have a small hammer and a chisel, for example. Yeah. Is that not an option? Even.
Carpentry? I don't know.
I think it is woodworkers' tools. I think
Yeah,
it's an option.
woodworking tools are a thing that exists.
Yeah, I mean, if that was literally the reason you took it,
Yes.
because you wanted to have a chisel to stab someone,
Yes.
then it should have been woodworking tools, because masonry is like brickwork and stuff.
Wood carver's tools specifically.
Woodcarvers'
so
tools.
yeah, in that
There you go.
case, yeah, you would have something that you could carve bone with.
Right.
If you want to try some scrimshaw,
Yeah. I am. I probably won't be able to do it. Won't like sit down and do it right this second. Probably
oh
won't.
right, no, this is probably something you'll have to work on for a few days, but
Yeah.
okay. So, Torrin,
Hello there.
you're casting Identify on this
I
bell,
am indeed.
and you feel it in your hands. It weighs very heavy in your hand, and I mean it's a metal bell. It has some weight to it, and yet you have the sense this weight goes beyond physical matter, and your grave sense is tingling. Let's say.
Right.
Now, this isn't a magic item per se.
Okay.
You know what I mean by a magic item.
Yes.
But it does, of course, have magical properties.
A magic imbued object.
Yes. So I'm going to say that you are still able to interpret some of that magical energy. And especially with who you are and your connections to the undead, you get the. It's not even that you get the sense. You instinctively can feel that this bell is kind of holding the life essence of Pilk. That this is. I don't want to say his spirit, but you can feel that, yes, you may have just destroyed his ship and what is left of his once mortal body, but he is not dead. He is not gone. And that this bell is somehow holding whatever you can call his life essence in this plane. This bell is holding it together.
What you're saying is that Pilk is a Pokemon and this is his Pokeball.
Wow. Wow. What a way to what a way to trivialize this epic character. Jeez. Well done, Troy. You certainly have a way. You have a way. Ah, man.
Sorry, Sean.
That's right.
Okay.
Rocks fall, sink, boat sinks.
Okay. So.
Do you
at
have any
the
questions
end-
on that?
So, with Identify, I learn its properties and how to use them. Is there anything that it can physically do?
Well,
Or does it simply appear to me with the Identify spell as a sort of vessel for part of his spirit or essence?
This is a bit tricky. It does do something, but it's not something that you can do. I mean, it's like I don't know how much I want it.
It's a property in of its own.
I learn its properties and how to use them, are the specific wording of the Identify spell.
Yeah, it's not anything you can use.
Okay.
It's not usable by you. It has a purpose.
It's
It does do
intrinsic to
something.
that character.
So I'm gonna
It's
guess
just I don't want to just blatantly say it.
No.
It's
I mean,
If you wouldn't think that I would learn it through a simple identify spell, then I don't.
Well,
learn it, that's fair enough.
I think I tried. I've tried to say it to you without blatantly spelling it out, and I've left. There's a little bit of room for interpretation there, but I mean, it's like this is almost like it's. It's not. I'll just say it's less of like an anchor. It's more less of a vessel. It's more of an anchor. Let's say that.
Tether.
Yeah.
A tether. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
So if Torrin explained it like that to us, which I'm assuming she would.
Oh, I'm about to do some fanciness.
All right.
Okay. So, at the end of this 11-minute period, I've got the pearl in one hand, and I'm effectively drawing runes with this pearl in the air, and I have the other hand directly on the bell. As soon as I finish this process, I will immediately take my hand off of the bell and just who is stood around me, because I'm sat right next to this bell.
I'm stood right in front of you.
Okay. And I presume in your eyes is a look of I want to ring the bell.
I mean, I was only mostly joking.
Only partially joking.
Only mostly joking.
Yeah. So I'm going to look up, see the look in your eyes, and just say, that is quite possibly the worst idea you could have.
Wait, that's saying quite a bit.
Yes.
I mean,
He's not dead.
I mean, I think we guessed that. That's
Would
the
that
point of getting the bell.
That would bring him back then. would it?
Yes.
Or actually
Right.
ringing it.
Yes.
Because
as far as I can tell, if we ring this bell, it's not necessarily summoning him. It's more of this is a tether to this world. His essence, his spirit is somehow connected to this object, this item, in a... Oh, well, you wouldn't understand that because you haven't read this. Fuck. Okay, look, it's terrible. Don't ring it.
well, no, I mean, let's know. You know, I get it. I get the point that you think that I don't know shit about shit, but I
Do you
myself
know what a lich is?
very unlikely.
There you go. You have no idea. And I don't know how to explain it to you right in this precise moment. But if you ring it, it's bad.
Do we have to destroy it, or
Get that.
we just not bring it?
I don't know.
I have a very temporary fix idea. We will have to destroy it at some point, but to be sure that nothing happens now, let me have a look at it. And I'm going to kind of put my hand inside it and hold the hammer, which I believe it
Clapper, I
is
think.
called.
I think it's a clapper.
Sorry, what's it called?
I think it's a clapper, isn't it?
Clapper,
Oh, it's a
okay.
dingle-dongle.
Whatever it's... The dingle-dongle. I'm going to hold that and turn it upside down, and I'm going to see what the dingle-dongle is attached by. And if it's just a metal ring with a gap in it where it's been curled around, what is it like? I know this is very technical. Sorry, Sean.
Well, I mean, it's a fairly standard bell setup. So yeah. I
Yeah.
think most bells have. It's like a. It has an arm and a hook, basically. Yeah.
Ah, right. So I'm going to unhook it from the inside if I can.
I think they're usually squeezed shut. I don't think you can simply hook them. You'd have to
Yeah.
prise it open.
We'd have to put something in
I'm-
the ring section and force the gap open, wouldn't we?
I'm admit now. I'm not an expert on bells, so
I've seen
The
a couple,
inside of it is-
and you are on the right path. It's usually like a loop of metal that's just squeezed together, but it's not like welded together.
no. Well,
So-
it can't be. Otherwise, it has to move. So it
Yeah, but the ring
Rubber.
itself, the join where the ring meets the other end of the ring, it's not welded together
Yeah.
Usually. It's just a
don't
very
know
small
why,
gap.
But I've seen the inside of a bell, and I can't remember where.
I have too.
Like-
Yeah, this is where I come. Because we used to, going off topic. Not off topic, but out of character. We used to have a school bell at my school that we used to ring for when it was time to come off the playground, kind of thing. And the hammer or the dingle dongle, whatever you want to call it, was held on by basically a loop of metal that was just squeezed together, but there was a gap. So you could, theoretically, force it apart.
Yeah.
So if that's what we're talking about, then I'd like to get someone to put Dez's chisel in there to bend the loop open so we can take the hammer out.
Right. So, it's called a clapper.
Thank you.
First up.
Well done. Your Google foo is strong.
The bit, I already knew it was called a clapper, but the bit that connects the clapper shaft to the staple of the clapper is called a baldrick.
The baldrick. Oh, wow.
So I believe it's the baldrick that you're referring to that you want to disconnect.
That's what we want to disconnect, and we want to take the clapper out.
But there is a simpler way of doing this, brother, and you should know this because we used to do this back home when the watch were out and about. All you need to do is just wrap some cloth around the clapper, and then it won't be able to rip, it won't be able to strike.
There is that, but we'd rather pull it into pieces if we can, because then no mishaps can happen. So how about we wrap it in cloth first, and then we unclasp the baldrick and take the whole fucking thing out?
Oi, Captain! Can you yank this fucker out of this bell?
I could give it a bloody good go.
Fucking rip the bastard out!
In my Google Fool, I have also found that there is a condition called bell clapper testes, where your testicle lies in the wrong way in your scrotum. So there we go.
Safe word. Safe word. Safe word.
That's the thing which I learned against my will, and now the rest of you know it as well.
Oh, wow. Right.
And
and on that note,
listening to this, just
on
clutch
that
their
note-
testicles.
I have to say I'm going to have to go to the loo again because I've drunk a lot of rum, so AFK.
Oh dear. Oi, Captain, could you rip this fucker out?
Can I attempt to rip it out?
I mean, I don't know about rip it out. I mean, I think between the four of you looking at this, if you can prise open this hook a little bit, it is possible to detach it. And I mean, you're not under any time pressure now. So, I'm going to say between the four of you, probably having to use some tools. And Lani's brute strength, you are going to be able to disconnect this clapper at some point.
Excellent. So, we're going to store these two pieces at different ends of the ship. And from this point, we're not going to touch it. And when we get on land, we're going to find a church, and we're going to have them attempt to nullify, destroy, whatever the fuck they want.
Before that, I may have an idea, potentially. No,
Right.
it doesn't involve striking it. I promise. All right, I'm being serious.
Okay.
I'm being serious. All right.
I'm not
So-
used to this. It might
So,
take me a while.
so let's take the clapper, and then we'll move it over here. Stuff the whole bell with cloth, because that way, even if it does get struck accidentally, it shouldn't ring.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to go speak to Sandara.
Okay. He just fucking walked off without telling me the rest of the plan.
Well, we're going to see. We're going to see what we can do.
Okay.
You can come with me. Come along. It's fine. It's not like a private conversation or anything. I want to go and have a word.
Right.
Is she still on deck, Sean?
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
virtually everyone is around.
Right. So I'm going to approach Sandara.
Yes.
Right. So what we've got here, potentially, is a haunted bell. Pointing towards the bell, which I'm sure Torrin is holding.
Yep.
As you may have noticed, we have just fought a pirate. Ghost pirate. Pirate. Ghost. We believe that his spirit, soul, miscellaneous is tethered to this mortal coil by this bell.
Yes.
You with me so far?
Yes.
Right. So, now, our god, Besmara, being the goddess of pirates and the sea and whatnot, do you reckon she might have anything to do with this?
Oh. Dizzy, I think that's beyond my knowledge. I mean, it's not something that I know to be connected with her, but I mean... I'm quite early on in my studies of Besmara. I don't think I can say with any certainty. Either
Right.
way.
Have you ever tried to commune with her?
With Besmara, well, I pray to her almost daily.
Not sorry. I don't mean praying exactly.
Oh, I mean, an actual. Again, Desi, I think. She looks down slightly as she says this. I just don't think I'm quite there yet.
Sorry, no, I mean, nothing to be ashamed of. I don't want to make you feel bad. I just wanted to see whether, might be some sort of thing that we might be able to deal with by potentially, communicating with her and seeing if we might be able to sever this tether. But
Yeah.
it's fine. Like, I just wanted to ask.
I mean, I just keep. Well, actually, no. I was going to say something then, but it wouldn't have made sense because she
All right
doesn't know that. So
All right then. All right then. No worries, love. No worries. Sorry to bother you.
oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help.
No, Sandara, love, you are a help every single day of the week. All right, just because this is one thing does not mean you not being a help. All right, I don't want you to go off feeling bad because I made a suggestion that wasn't in your wheelhouse. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so yeah, back to the drawing board. We keep the bell over there. We keep the clapper over there, and I won't hit it with a bone.
Please and thank you.
Promise. Also, just while we're on the subject of it, I would just like to point out that I killed an entire ship. I don't know if we're keeping count or tally or anything, but that's pretty big, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, speak for itself. So, I mean, obviously your lightning bolt was very good. It was very good. You blasted on through, you blew them all out. It was very impressive. I ain't seen anything like that, and I would like to see it again as long as I'm not on the receiving end. But, I did kill
So
a ship.
far, you're doing all right. I'm not inclined to target you anytime soon.
Yeah. Give it time. Right then.
I'm fucking waiting. And I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and take the bell to the captain's quarters and put it somewhere safe.
Take the thigh bone and just kind of
Where do you put it?
tap it.
Somewhere in the captain's quarters, wrapped up in blankets and sheets and everything else.
Okay.
I don't know the specific layout of our captain's quarters, so I can't give you a precise location.
Yeah, but okay. Okay.
I believe the description was small.
Small.
Yeah, it's fairly small.
in the bottom of a wardrobe or underneath a table or somewhere out the fucking way, covered in blankets and everything. So even if it's accidentally hit, it cannot ring.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Once a bell has been rung, you cannot unring it.
Exactly. And then I'm going to come out to the deck. And I'm also going to look over the people on deck and sort of see who is a little worse for wear. Is there
think
anyone
most-
particularly suffering
No, I
at this
think,
point that Tantara hasn't got to?
I think she would have taken care of the worst of it, and anybody else, it's just minor injury.
Wonderful.
So there's no one that's really suffering.
I'm going to try and find Albert.
He is
Why?
around.
I walk up to him. Say, "You alright, Albert?
Yeah, what's the matter, Dev?
Good fight, eh?"
Yeah, it was alright. Would get used to this
Alright.
body of mine. It's a bit older than I remember it being. Stiff, but
Ah, yeah,
still
fair
fine, I
enough.
think.
Fair enough. But hey, look. You helped us take down Whalebone Pilk. Whalebone Pilk. Albert, let that sink in, mate. Because don't forget, you're a part of this crew. And you just helped us take down Whalebone Pilk.
Yeah, I
mean-
don't. Don't they say that he just comes back?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think, legends like this, they don't tend to die. Got a funny feeling, when we were talking to Pegsworthy about him, I think he said something like that. DM question, did he say something like that? I think he did mention it,
Pegsworthy
didn't he?
did mention that. That he did say that he has been defeated before,
Yeah,
but then he
He
just
just
seems
comes
to
back.
return. Yeah, at some point.
That's why we've taken steps
yeah. Well,
to.
I mean, when I was up on that Stern Castle and I hit that bell with me dagger, he didn't seem best pleased. Got a funny feeling there might be some kind of connection there. When Pegsworthy was talking about him, there was a lot of stuff that he said. I mean, ship was originally apparently called the Bella Dame, and then it became known as the Bell. I mean, this was before the undead shit happened. But when it became what we know it to be now, it became known as the Death Knell, which again is a very bell-based moniker.
I don't think I've ever heard the word bell used so many fucking times in the space of 2 hours.
I know, exactly, right? I mean, that was my thinking. A lot of everything that he was saying, all of the legends, this, like the synonyms present in the legend, all point towards the ship's bell. He sounds it when he's chasing you. The name of the ship is the Death Knell. Everything points towards the bell. That can't be a coincidence. So I reckon us getting that bell, if we can destroy it somehow, I think we've got a good chance of finally escaping him. Maybe even taking him off of the seas for good. I don't know. I mean, there's no smoke without fire, you know?
I know it's probably uncharitable, but in my mind, all I can see is, do you know the meme with the guy saying aliens with the massive hair and his hands like together? And his,
Yeah, I'm thinking the word bell.
Bell.
I'm not saying it's the bell. But it's the bell.
But it's the bell. And that's the thing that kept on coming up, you know what I mean? I think we've got a good chance of maybe solving this thing. Can take him out of the water forever, or at least give him second thoughts about coming after us again. And don't forget, you were part of the crew that took him down. And if we can take his bell out, even if he does come back, maybe he'll think twice about coming after any of us. What do you reckon?
That all sounds quite reasonable, Devvie.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I'm happy to have fought alongside you, Albert. You have been... You're an asset to this crew. And I know that you've got your own aspirations, and you're going to want to get back to being a captain again of your own vessel and have your own autonomy. But for my part, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're sharing this victory with us. I'm gonna extend a hand to him.
He does look at it for a brief moment and look at you before he does put out his own hand. And he does shake it.
Give him a strong shake, and I'll put my other hand over his, just to add to the feeling of the moment. Give him a nod. I'll go back to inspecting the crew and G'ing people up and helping them out. And in particular, I'm going to be helping Besmara with anyone that she's healing. And not Besmara, fuck me. I've done the same thing that you've been doing, Sean. Sandara. I'm going to be helping Sandara with whoever she is intending to. And for the more perceptive people, sorry, I'm quite drunk. My words are coming out a little bit slurred.
Perceptive.
But for the more perceptive people, they will probably see Dev will occasionally just look at Sandara while she's working and doing that thing, and he's just gonna kind of like take in the scene, and he's gonna not in a creepy way, but he's gonna watch her. And there's gonna be like a weird, and this is something that not many people have seen before, but there's gonna be a weirdly calm look on Devvie's face.
Oh, I'm fucking creeped out.
Okay.
It's only weird because it's not really a look that is associated with Devvie. That's me
Wow.
done.
Okay.
Shit, I'm
And
really fucking drunk.
I gather at this point it's still like the middle of the night in theory.
It's not the middle of the night. I mean, you'd had
Late into the
dinner. It's
evening.
like- it's evening time. It's before
Yeah.
bedtime.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I was to say there is some subdued. I wouldn't even say merriment, but people are just having a drink, just like, oh fuck, we did it. It's that little chuckle and wow, we actually, that sort of thing. There's no like singing and dancing. They've had a strenuous experience.
Yeah.
More of a, oh my god, I can't believe we're still alive.
Yeah, a close call and a bit of a shock.
I don't
So
know
everyone's just
about.
like looking at each other like, oh fuck, we did it. We're still alive.
I don't know if my brother is probably doing the same thing, but Dev is definitely going around and pouring out some decent rum for everyone.
Yeah. People will be very, very welcome just to kind of settle their nerves again and to help them get off to sleep. Is there anything you want to do then before I assume you retire for the evening?
I have two things.
Yes.
I would like to head into the captain's quarters and get myself sort of settled for the night, have a glass of wine, and lock the door. And I will, as is customary for my prayers, take a gold piece, cut my hand, and I will kneel with the gold in my hand, and I will say a prayer to Merkel. Which would sound something like... Undead Lord. Merkel. I hope you can hear me. It's been a long while since I've properly sat and spoke to you. And I've had some troubles. We've dealt with some difficulties and some undead that have appeared to be of their own will and of their own aims and volition. But I am curious, do you hold power over them? Do you know their creation or their aims, their goals, their purpose? And also, do you have a purpose for me? I wanted to
Mute yourself, Nadz.
check in. It's been a little while, and I'm working on ways to harness this power and create more lifelike creations, or even more powerful creations to aid my end, and I don't know what your plan is. Whether this pleases you, whether this doesn't, whether this is anything that you concern yourself with at all. I'm just looking for guidance, help, a sign. Anything at all. I am your servant. For however long you want me.
Okay. So, you were sat in the cabin, did you say?
I'm in the cabin, yes.
Sat on the
Kneeling with the gold and the blood in my left palm.
floor? Okay. So, I don't know whether you say these words out loud or if you let them flow through your thoughts and your mind.
I think it's a whisper. They are out loud, but not fully realized.
And you ask your questions, and you know it's difficult to get direct contact with a god as such. You don't expect any direct contact. You understand that it's outside of the normal, of the typical. You sit there, however, and you kind of open your mind, almost in meditation. You understand that if it's possible for a god to communicate with you, it will be in the most subtle of ways. And not obvious at all, and that you must open yourself up to these subtle hints. So you sit there and you let your mind open, and you let your thoughts wander, and you wait for something, you don't know what. And your thoughts pass over the events of the day. You're reminded of the battle that you just had. The fight, the zombies, the pilk. And these kind of flow through you. And you sense that this is not anything, nothing, no flags are raised, let's say. And then you just let your mind wander some more. And for some reason, you suddenly think about the dagger that you found. This strange, ancient-looking, twin-bladed dagger. That's the picture that runs through your mind right now. And you instinctively turn your head to look into the drawer that you had hidden it in the captain's quarters. That's all I'm going to say for now.
I'm going to go over and open the drawer.
The dagger is not there. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No!
Oh, dude.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Who wants to take us out?
Yeah. So. Desmond. Who am I? Desmond. There we go. I'm Desi. So Desi here. Ghost Captain killing extraordinaire. Killer of ships and all the sort of crew on board. So just let you know that we are streaming on Twitch at 8:30 every Thursday. We are TNT Nerds on all of the platforms now, including Instagram, because that's been a small change as it has occurred. And so check us out. We are very friendly people who you should definitely get in contact with because we like to talk a lot. Apart from that, though, I can't think of anything else to say. So I will lead off by saying thank you very much for joining us. And 1, 2, 3, everybody. Don't be a dick. Wonderful.
That's never going to go well.
So, thank you very much, everybody, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.